Tacos? Yeah. What are you saying?
No, we just talked about, you know, how it went and stuff.
He seems to be positive.
Yeah. I get to retire quite early just do this, so. We're going out at 4:30. Cars at 4:30. Just in the car for a little bit.
We
ended up 6.
That's what we did.
It's not getting any cooler in the car. Why do you want to go in the car? Michael.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows. But I'm not insane. Explaining it to me and my dad, because it's so nice. He's scared of it. I know.
Definitely not. We're a football family. I did have someone on the lines. Supposedly, someone in the tree.
No one in the St. Louis area.
That I'm aware of now. It's good. Third out. Very unique question. Just kind of stuff up and ask.
Well, not many people have done that.
How do I find out? It's on the sponsorship. Thanks, Robert.
23 ICNA. Trust that. Shows up. You're popping out of the draft, and then now you're off the phone.
Only so I could have one. Which I don't need. So I was afraid of the rain, you know? I was like, oh, no, I'm going to walk myself.
You make it sound so straightforward.
Straightforward. The kid was informed.
Oh, you've seen that video.
Thank you very much for helping.
Did you ever see that video making fun of coaches? You know, it's all about
Having a best friend who's a whole
left out on break and walk back. How controlled
Give me it back.
it looks very like Gary, yeah.
I think the Argentina's FIFA is being investigated for something with the FBI.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And somebody reported like the last like team meeting between the players.
You know, I told you what happened last night.
Messi. And he was saying like, it doesn't matter, guys, let's go play. Let's just go play our game like nothing. But they were all like sad before the game.
Oh, they didn't remember.
Yeah. That's what.
Well, they didn't play with them.
I think it's very
I just thought it was because the other team was
all those new hydration.
I was just chatting with RC, sorry, I'm done. But I'm not racing, I'm an instructor. Just with RC and obviously with the weather, it's just about for your first one-off race and you're missing a qualifying race through. So he said he'd love to offer 50% off band school. So if there's one that looks good on the calendar, cut the price in half and get you some more laps on it.
Well, it's like,
If it's possible to do a guest recorder.
I'm just looking at the calendar right now, make sure that we've still got seats in front of us. Sure we do.
I need to get to better grips with this car.
It's a different car, right? I mean, I know what you've been running, and it's really, yeah, there's plenty of seats. It's really light, it flicks easily, you know, so you get a lot, in a good way, I would argue, you get oversteer on turning relative to almost anything else you can drive, right? And so it's really pointy. And then the nice thing is with the radial, like I don't run with ears, so I can hear the tires. It gives a lot of feedback before it's really going to slip, but of course it takes seat time. Do you have a custom seat, or are you just using something to drive?
I'm just there's like a little
Foam insert
for the bottom of my legs, but that's it.
Okay, so what I would recommend, you know, depending on how much you think you guys are going to run with us, getting a seat molded, and so the crew can do that at NCM. I think our seats are like $300, and it takes 20 minutes for you just to sit still, and they'll carve it in. But the reason for it is once you get it molded to your body, it fits perfectly against the seat of the car, right, the fiberglass seat, and then it fits perfectly against your body. So all of that feeling gets transferred into your body, so you feel the car better. You feel it when it's going to step out because you get all that sensation going through your body. When the fiberglass, you know, it's curved like this, and none of us have it actually curved like this, so you don't end up with all those contact points. And again, this is one of those, I was a customer for like a long time before I switched over on the instructor side. For myself and so many other folks, it ends up being like anywhere between a half second to 3/4 of a second of lap time, just because you can feel everything and you've got more confidence on turning. So I offer that for perspective. And then, yeah, if you, whenever you guys are ready to book the school, you can call in and get RC on, and we can process that through so that you guys can go to NCM and I'll stay home track for you guys, and that's a great one too. And just so you know, for the school, we do West course only. Full course is just too much for people to absorb, but the race we do full course. So that's kind of fun. All the drivers, they practice and they get half the track figured out, and then for start of practice on race day, you got to go figure out the rest of it. So,
yeah. The big thing for me is that for some reason I'm just not able to get below set. Like I can feel better driving or whatever, and just no matter what I try or what braking points I try, I just can't seem to get below 17 flat.
Yeah. Well, and that's going to happen, right? Because what happens is it's not like you're 3 seconds off the pace. What it is you're probably 3 or 4 miles an hour below the fast kid's mean speed on corner, right? So the straights are so long. So if you're carrying 3 or 4 miles an hour less coming out of 12 out of Oak Tree, that's a long run until you get to the next brake zone. And so what was, you know, a seemingly infinitesimal speed difference at, you know, 40 miles an hour gets magnified over that entire straight and becomes 7/10, right? So it's really just one little corner and the car placement. So don't beat yourself up on it.
So you were running right behind him, weren't you?
Yeah, we were side by side at race start.
Then you were behind.
Correct.
You were 8, right?
Yep.
So do you have any feedback for him running behind him?
Yeah, because it just felt for some reason it plows whenever I want it to steer, or whenever I want to oversteer, and it oversteers whenever I want it to plow. It doesn't feel
consistent.
It doesn't feel consistent like you saw on 12.
Yeah,
12 was the really big one. It was just like I couldn't get it. I get it to the outside, but I couldn't just get it diamond. I couldn't get it diamond because if I could get it diamond, I couldn't punch on the gas. I could punch on the gas, but I couldn't get it diamond.
Yeah. So I'll offer a couple things. One, hopefully you see me giving you this indication.
I didn't see that.
Okay. So I was doing that. Hopefully I was trying to get your ears. So this is the universal sign. Go, go, go. I'm not going to attack. So I was excited for us to get going, and fortunately you didn't go defensive anyway, so it worked out great. But only because I wanted to get away from the guys behind us. So anyway, it's a great thing to do when you're the rear car. When you're the front car, you're asking for a lot of help. So no, you look good. Car placement was generally good. I think a couple places where you turn in, you're still you're crowding the corner a little bit. So not using all on corner entry, you're not using all of the road. Like so, for example, on turn 10 or high speed left, make sure you're all the way driver's right. You know, as you turn in, so that you're using all the radius. And that corner you can turn in earlier than you think because you end up washing out, and then it grips up on the outside pretty quick, and then it just snaps.
Okay.
No, you're good. When you had your 4 off, that one looked weird to me because because your car placement was pretty good, and I wonder if you were just looking at your dash or mirrors or something and just.
No, it was totally surprising to me.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
It just suddenly it almost felt like it wouldn't turn. It just went.
Yeah.
It just slid out.
So what I'd offer on the turning, remember brakes are a great way to rotate the car, right? You know, Andretti's quote, it's amazing how many people think brakes are just for slowing the car. Your brake release will help you get the rotation. When you start getting the rotation you want, just a little bit of throttle, not power on oversteer, right? Because then you're going to have a knee problem. Just a little bit of throttle to modulate it will settle the rear, arrest that slide, and then you can take off out of the corners.
Okay.
All right, I apologize. I got to go get dressed. Yeah, nice chatting with you guys. Like I said, call in and we got you. And
If it seems where you want to use it, that's great, and we'll see you guys there.
all right, have a great race, team.
Good luck. Yeah, anybody else see out there?
Where are y'all at?
Houston area.
Okay. This is your first time in this series?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
He was at Skip, the F4 is a little more stable.
I like the cars F4, but they weren't quite.
Trying to find something for spec, because he, you know, he's 27, he wants to figure out. Not
This is about as
No, they're
smart
not
as it
nice,
gets.
but they were.
Yeah,
All the good and bad.
exactly.
So they were not. No, but you weren't. I think you're nice.
Were you a kart racer?
No, he got into a car in January. That's the first time here. So, yeah, it's been a lifelong journey.
What's your name, young man?
Mark,
Mark, I'm Christian.
nice to meet you, Christian.
He's the one that won the Winter Series. And Jackson. See, when Jackson walked in, we're like, at Skip Barber.
Oh, no kidding.
In his private coaching session. We're like, Jackson, Jack. You're out of house. I was like,
Got your gloves? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the bottom line is that your mark is not a kid out here. Yeah. The kid just gotta want it, you know, and if they want that one, they'll figure out how to get it down. You know.
We just got back, she called, and it just showed up.
There's no plan. Not going to college. Done in school. And I'm like, hey, like the military, if you ever, you know, like just, let's get a plan B going here. And it's funny because these guys who've made it, they're like, well, listen, honestly, we had a plan B that was best.
yeah,
You know?
exactly.
So it's, you gotta take the good with the bad on that.
I know, that's like Michael, who doesn't
I've only got 17%.
I don't know.
I've only got 17%.
He was in the one,
Hold on.
Yep, yep.
and,
Do you have the power bank?
what?
Do you have the power bank?
No.
Are y'all from Houston?
I'm not gonna get the full race. I didn't even think about this. It's at 17%.
My best friend was a
Get as much as you can.
Just everything else from today. Come on, rain a bit. I want you to start raining.
Because none of the flights are going to work out. You're like, it'd be fun to race tomorrow, but I know. We should just race in the water. Honestly, it's how this flight's going to work out. Unfortunately, it's not my call. I didn't want to steer a drink. I had to. I know. That's why I was talking to Jen. I'm like, we're going to call it. Should I drive back tonight? I'll take it there for dinner tomorrow. Hey guys, the car burnt out. I can come home early. Yeah.
Alright, here and there.
Up there. They take each other out. Be happy for you to take your time.
Alright. Alright, so stream's probably not going to last the entire race. That's my fault. But at least we get the start.
I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. You guys start doing it, and you'll look all sad. Like.
I've tried myself a couple times. Wow, that's not bad.
Did you already plug your radio in? Did you? Is that good? Okay. You go, my boy?
Come on. There you go.
Put your arms up on that. Yep.
There you go, baby.
Good? That's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
started. Let's see how far we can get.